Now that I'm out of law enforcement, I'm finding different ways to serve my community, volunteering efforts and things like that, and fundraising.
He's a dad. He likes to golf and was a police officer for 12 years. But this isn't a story about that. This is a story about how through a newfound work-life balance, he was able to expand his career and passion for volunteering.
I always wanted to be a police officer. I always wanted to get in law enforcement. The best way to serve your community is, I thought, just being on the front line. That's kind of the law enforcement aspect of it. You kind of have to seek out how you're going to be a part of the community when you're not, in that role as your job. I'd say the biggest disadvantage is just time. I was never home. At the end, hindsight being 2020, it sucked. It was horrible. I was gone a lot just because of the nature of the job. I left the police department back in 2011. I had a tragedy in my family. I lost my 5-year-old son, and he strangled in window blind cords. I didn't have the bandwidth to deal with my grief and try to help others in their grief. And I said, I got to do something to change this or I'm going to go crazy. My youngest daughter was the one who actually first kind of got on board with making a change. So at that point, we got involved with Parents for Window Blind Safety about just getting rid of corded blinds and talking about the dangers of corded blinds and just getting awareness out there. I was really searching for being a part of something that's bigger than myself. And as time went on for my family and I, one of the things that was so attractive with real estate is that you put your own ceiling. You get out of it what you put into it. And coming to Sotheby's with the support made it easier to see those opportunities. I mean, this place, it's a cool place. It's different. Realogics, Sotheby's International Real Estate, they have been behind me with this cause from the very beginning. Switching to real estate, I have more flexibility with time where I didn't have before as a law enforcement officer to do things like volunteer and give back to the community. I get to dictate when I want to spend time with family, friends, volunteer, which I think is really kind of the base of what my character is all about. I feel more whole when I'm doing things for others, right? And giving back, especially what I went through and how a community helped me. And I just want to do the same for others.